Hi everyone and welcome. My name is Dawn of Embracing Dawn and this is a timeless romance reading and message for Scorpio. So Scorpio, what we're going to do getting started is pull an energy card for one side and then pull an energy card for the other, and that is where the two of you are at right now, in like coming into this potential union. And then we'll get some tarot to flesh out that energy on each side, and then some tarot in the middle to see the combined energies that will bring you together, and what it is that, how the focus might be. Okay, so one fell out, but we will cut for the other. Okay, so on one side, we've got surrendering to miracles. So be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that those events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. And you see the purples in here. This is opening up to that flow. That's opening up to awareness. So on this side, this person is beginning to open up to the flow of manifestation, you know, that fifth dimensional living where your life is unfolding as you go, and you're going with that and making decisions in the moment. And on the other side, surrendering low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set the intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. And you see this is yellow. So on this side, this person is working through their sacral chakra. Are not sacral, their self-esteem, so their solar plexus chakra. That's the seat of your will. That's your self-confidence, your self-image. It's all held in there. And this partner over here is working on higher level connection to source and manifestation and allowing miracles to flow, everyday miracles to flow. So that's a beautiful complement, you know, because one can really help open up the other. And maybe that's what's going to bring the two of you together. So let's take a look at the energy on this side and what's affecting this miracle flow. And then we'll take a look at the energy on the other side as well. Okay. We just want 3 more, and I think we just want 1 more. And there it is. Okay. All right, so let's see what we've got going here. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, so then this one, and then these. Okay, so let's see the storyline that's coming out for this side over here with the miracles. So we're starting out with, we've got some Pentacles energy, Scorpio. We've got Gems energy, which would be Earth sign. That would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So this may be connected to Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We do also have a couple of air cards here, and one is a court card. So that could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But we're starting out with the 2 of Gems, which is change. So there's definitely change that's been shifting and coming. And we've got the 10 of Wings, which is difficulty. So the energy of the person on this side, they've really been coming overcoming some real challenges. And you know, it's with this 10 here, it's mental body, it's thought forms, it's, you know, in the mind playing over and over again. So Scorpio, the energy of this side, whether this is you or the other that you're asking about, this person's definitely been going through some difficulties and they're undergoing a change. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is luck. So this is a really positive, beautiful change that's coming forward as this person is opening up to the possibilities of life, you know. Supporting that is the 10 of Gems, which is about protection. So that that is material. That is your Pentacles suit. So this is all about financial success. You know, this is a strong a strong sense of being grounded in that way and wanting to protect that. On top of that, we've got two princes here. We've got the Prince of Wings, the Challenger, and we've got the Prince of Gems, which is the Builder. So with the princes, this is a younger, less experienced energy. This would be more like the Knight, and this would be the Knight of Swords, and then the Knight of Pentacles. So we're looking at one of them is, you know, that challenging energy, and the other is the building on strong foundation, steady as you go. So it could be that this person on this side has they've either been influenced by two individuals, one that's they're very opposite to each other. One is very much that go-getter, that go after it, you know, very assertive, very just going. And the other is very somewhat more reserved, sensible, cautious, takes their time. So it could be that this person over here has been finding balance. They've been out of balance because you have the two here, right? And neither one of them is of your sign. So it could be that this person coming into this space with opening up to the miracles and the flow of life, they've been somewhat in conflict, and the difficulty they've been experiencing has maybe been around, you know, the choices that they've made in the past with their previous unions. If this is a situation where you're not already in union with someone, if this is your energy, then you've definitely in the past, you've been closed off to the concept of, in the idea that we are manifestors and we make things happen. You know, we create that with our energy and our energetic imprint, the intentions we set forward. And you're starting to recognize that now. And you're overcoming the challenges that you've had around that. But you have shelled in a little bit, but you've got this beautiful luck there, which means that you're coming into a space where you fully are starting to embrace this whole concept of, you know, things manifest from within and the miracles flow, like we're all connected, and you're connecting in with your source. So that's beautiful, because it's going to bring you to a place where there's balance with these princes. To me, this represents balance, you know, because they are sort of the opposite to each other. So that represents, for me, the internal is coming into a better balance and flow for this person on this side. And that was 3. Beautiful. Okay. So now the energy of this person, where they need to open up to, you know, releasing those things that have held them back for their sense of self and self-esteem. Let's see where that's coming from with this person. So we've got Gems, which is Pentacles energy again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've also got a little bit of fire and a little bit of water, along with major arcana here. So, excuse me, let's take a look at what this person's been going through. So we've got the Ace of Gems right off the hop here, which is reward. So there's definitely something positive. There's, you know, there's goodness that perhaps they're not seeing, because we have the 7 of Roses, courage here, and then the 7 of Gems, which is about frustration. So this person's definitely been very frustrated, very lots of internal battle going on, you know, and that's been manifesting in the material as well, because we've got the 2 sets of pentacles here with the gems. So they've been working towards this, you know, the card says reward, but it's really about, you know, that breaking through, that new beginning. And they've been challenged by that. They've been very frustrated because their sense of self has blocked them. And perhaps it's not even coming from their space, it's coming from external, you know, where they're being negatively reinforced. And that's created a pattern for them. And that's caused them a lot of frustration, you know, and it's caused them a lot of, they're having to find their courage to move through this. But they are finding the courage, and I'll tell you why, because we've got this 5 of Gems anxiety, but on top of that, we've got the Six of Shells, which represents joy. And then we've got the Empress, which is, or the Emperor, which is all about power. Now, the Emperor is the strongest masculine energy that you can get, but it doesn't have to represent male necessarily. It's just whoever this is speaking about, very strong masculine energy. So to me, with the Emperor being all about structure and order and following the law and power and that kind of thing, there's been an Emperor figure in this person's life that has dampened them, that has held them down, and has created, this anxiety, these feelings of trepidation and low self-esteem. But they are going to find the courage because you've got the joy there that wants to come through. So this person is doing that work. And then on this side, this person is doing the work to be connected and allow the flow, right? So let's see how the two of you come together. And you'll have to decide and assign which side represents your energy and which side represents another's energy, because there isn't really any there's not a lot of water, to be truthful, in this reading yet at all. So let's take a look. You decide which way it goes, and we'll see about your combined energies and what that's going to bring. How are these two going to come together, and what will they bring to each other? We've got two that have come out already. I love to see if they're going to pop out first, because those are really the ones that you want, right? So let's take a look. We'll cut for the rest, just for the sake of time. These two came out first, and then we'll go for the rest. Okay. So we've got a lot of major arcana in here, and we've got earth, air, and water energy as well. So as you come together, this is about patience, and watching the signals and the signs and not being tempted into an old pattern. And I know this because we've got Temperance here, which is all about patience. That's major arcana. That's about being sensible, finding balance, And then we've got the Eight of Roses, which is fire energy, and that's signals, watching the signs and the signals. And then we have the Devil energy on top, which is about seduction. So just, it's a matter of being mindful about not being seduced by old patterns, not being seduced by things that are familiar necessarily, for looking outside the box. You really need to take a look at that in this connection that's coming in. So it's almost like you're going to get a false start. Not with this person, not with your union together, but it almost feels to me like one of you is struggling, and it feels more like it's on this side. One of you is struggling a little bit with temptation, and that may be from the past. It may be that past patterns you're still hanging on to, and you have this, the energy is just a little bit tempting for you to fall into that old pattern a little bit on this side. So you just need to be mindful that, this may not look like anything that you've seen maybe before. And this person who's coming into this beautiful flow of allowing, the magic to just flow in life, they're really coming into an open space here. So you want to look out for that if this is, not you. And adding to that energy, it's beautiful. You're overcoming illusions together, and Seven of Wings and Seven of Shells. So opposition and illusion leads to hope with the Star, which is major arcana. So the two sevens here, this is, in order for the two of you to come together, you need to overcome illusions that you've had. And this again feels like it's more one-sided. Overcome illusions that you've had, or internal battles that you've presented. It's been a struggle for this person in relationships to really trust. and to really allow themselves to be open, and for good reason, it seems. But there's definitely hope in this relationship. There's balance that can come in this relationship, because if we put them all together separately, we've got the Devil and the Star together. We've got seduction but hope, so you want to be careful of the seduction, because there's definitely there's really good vibes for this connection, but don't get caught up in past patterns. Don't get tempted by what looks like it's the bee's knees, when from past experiences maybe it's not. And with these 2 sevens, protection and opposition, as well as the 8 of Roses, which is signals, pay attention to that within you. Pay attention to your inner feelings, your gut instinct, and that has a lot to do with your solar plexus chakra connecting in with your heart chakra, on this side. And on this side, it has a lot to do with just allowing that magic to flow and be open and intuitive, so that you can see these for what they are, and you can approach each other from a loving space of balance with temperance, right? So there will be balance, but there's some vulnerability here, and there's some feelings of, on this side, it's a risk for them to feel vulnerable. It's a risk for them to open up their heart space, and they want to. It's there, and the energy is there, but they still need to overcome a little bit. So this union may not happen right away. With the 7s coming up as right in a row, it may be connected to that time frame, of maybe 7 weeks or even 7 months, because one of you is definitely a little more gun shy than the other and working through more. And this one, the connection is stronger into their intuition and their source energy, which is allowing the movement to flow a little better. But see, this is beautiful. Exactly. Okay. So definitely love begins over here. This is beautiful. And this is number 1. So this is the beginning of a brand new connection, a brand new relationship. Whether you're in union, it's going to come together in a new way once your partner, or you works through this. And then on this side, they're definitely overcoming emotional loss, because this has come up again here. So this person's definitely healing. They're in a healing space. And it really could be that you're going to come in, if this is your energy, and really help them to heal. Help them to see their worth. Help them to see the balance and the goodness, that there is that goodness. And on this side, you're going to, if this is you, then this person's going to really support you in that. And you're definitely going to support them, on their journey as well. So let's get some feather energy here and see how this closes up. And please click like and subscribe for me. That would be really great. I'd love that. All right. So the one that popped out is Hawk. Pay attention. A powerful message is being communicated to you now. So this is for this side. So this is all about, pay attention to the signals and the signs. Pay attention here to, not overlook someone that maybe seems like they're not fully open to committing. And they may not be fully open to committing, but this might be a slow, steady thing. This might be a slow burn, building up into something that's more meaningful, building trust here. And Raven, the universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. Yeah. You know what this feels like to me? This feels to me, Scorpio, like this is someone that you've met. This is someone that you've met either long ago that is coming back, or someone that's always been sort of a constant in your life, but not necessarily, if this is a new connection, not necessarily from a romantic perspective. And this is like a slow ember burn here, where there's been building of trust, there's been building of vulnerability, building of, you know, taking emotional risks, and then it's going to transform into this space. I just want to pull a couple more cards, just to see, because that's what this is feeling like to me. This doesn't feel like this is someone brand new that's going to pop into your life. This feels like this may be someone who's been here before. And again, not necessarily on a romantic scale, but from, you know, someone from your past. So you have number 11, which is, you know, typically like twin flame, master number, balance. So it is in finding a balance within this. There, you know, definitely. And again, rest and rejuvenate. This just keeps coming up for this, the energy of this person here. They're definitely in this space of healing and working towards being open, you know. And again, this feels like this is someone you've met. This is someone you possibly know, may not have ever seen them in a romantic sense, but maybe you've been emotionally more than friends. It's been a deeper connection, but it's never really been romantic. And I have a feeling here that this is going to come together and it's going to grow into something that's much more meaningful. So Scorpio, this is your romance reading for timeless energy, and I wish you all the best. Any feedback you'd love to give me, I would love to receive, to help me grow and build. And remember to live big and shine your light bright. Until next time.